If you still think Bixby is only good for setting alarms, you're years behind. Because Samsung has quietly transformed Bixby into a powerful AI assistant by virtue of its partnership with Perplexity that can control your phone, work across multiple applications, plan your day, write emails, search for photos, adjust settings, and even complete several tasks with one single command. And honestly, most Samsung users have absolutely no idea. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what the new Bixby can do and why it's worth using again, and some commands that honestly surprised me even. So let's get started. So welcome and welcome back to the Do It Right Tech channel, where I take you through everything tech and help you get the absolute most out of your Samsung phone. Today, we're taking a fresh look at Bixby, not the old Bixby from years ago. I'm talking about the new AI-powered Bixby that has been quietly getting smarter through Samsung AI's improvement. By the end of the video, you're going to know how to set it up properly, the best things you can do with it, and why it might actually become one of the most useful AI tools on your Galaxy phone. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, let's go. So if it's been a while since you opened Bixby, the very first thing you need to do is follow me. So we're going to come here and go into Bixby. You can search for it, but here I have it right here. So we jump into it this way. You're going to see that it has a completely revamped interface, which looks like a conversation page, because here, if you tap on the burger sign, you're going to see that there are several conversations here that you can jump into to see things that you've already done before or topics you've discussed already. Should you want to start a new one, you just tap on that and you start a whole new conversation similar to your AI tools you use out there. So once we are in here, we're going to tap on settings, and these are a few settings you want to immediately toggle on or play around with before you start using it. So the first thing is connect it to your Samsung account, and then the next settings, you're going to come here into voice registration, and then you're going to pick which one you want to use to trigger it. It could be hi, that, or that itself, or that. Now the reason I'm not mentioning the name is because it's going to be the trigger for phones around you. If you toggle this very feature on, it would allow you to still be able to access Bixby with your voice while media is playing. If you want, you can do that. You can improve the accuracy of your voice here. Then we just get out of here. Once we are inside here, another side you want to go to is right there. So you want to go to use while locked if you want to be able to use it outside your lock screen. Then over here, sound feedback. If you want to get any sound feedback, you can actually turn that on, but it's not really important. The next thing here is offline processing. Once you toggle this on, it's going to download a package that runs key commands offline, like setting a timer, taking screenshots, and those minor things without using the online Perplexity features. All right. Then once you're done with that, you can come right here to talk to Bixby without waking up. Now this is for phone call situations and alarms and timers to be able to reset or snooze them. If there's a feature you want, you can just turn it on. Then we can come here to the side button trigger if that's what you want to use your Bixby for. So a double tap is for opening an application on my side, but you could actually use a long press for a trigger so that you hold down on that to immediately trigger it. All right. And a nice feature or addition that has come is here in Labs, that when you turn this on, you're able to create your own phrase to wake it up. If you want to use do it right, you can use do it right by just doing that and then selecting which one it is you want. And once you call that out, it's going to be what is going to open or trigger Bixby. All right, once these are done, let's go in and see exactly what Bixby can do now. Now, one thing I should let you know is that because of this conversational phase that we have now, for some things that we're going to be talking about, you can decide to come inside Bixby itself and get it done, whilst you can actually also trigger it anywhere on your phone. So let's get into it. Most people think an AI assistant is just a glorified search engine. You ask questions, you get answers. But Bixby has become more conversational than that. You can actually ask for advice, planning, ideas, writing assistance, even life organizations. For example, maybe you're planning some kind of a holiday. Look at how Bixby comes in to help you. Help me plan a 5-day vacation to Dubai with reasonable budget. So as you can see here, with the partnership with Perplexity, is able to actually do that. So day 1 and day 2, it tells me a few places that I can go with phone numbers, websites, and directions to these locations that I can visit. Day 3, 4, local experiences and gardens. All details about those places are stated there. And a final day, relaxation at the beach. It plans all these things on its own. And when you scroll down, you also get the option to ask extra questions. Like you can see here, what's the best public transport tip for Dubai? And then also here we have other free things to do in Dubai. So if you have any of these questions, you can just tap on them and it's going to give you the answer. So yes, it now breaks everything down this way for you, showing you other free places and things you can do in Dubai. You're just going to tap on that and start a whole new conversation. And you could also ask it, give me 10 YouTube ideas about Samsung phone that people would actually click on. So you can see right there, it's able to generate something for me with hooks and everything inside. So it can become that AI assistant that is able to help you do most of these kind of things. But it doesn't end there, because you could still ask it to write me a professional resignation letter. So it writes me some kind of a template that I can customize myself to use resignation letter. And under here again, it's going to give me few questions or add-ups that I can do. But the impressive part of all these answers is you can actually go into a conversation on that same subject. For example, with the last one, we're going to create the bedtime story and make twist with it, and all that is possible. Create a bedtime story for a 6-year-old that involves mom and dad.
Here's a short, gentle bedtime story for a 6-year-old that lovingly includes mom and dad as characters, perfect for ending the day calmly and happily.
Are you able to make it rather for a toddler?
Here's a gentle, simple bedtime story for a toddler that lovingly includes both mom and dad, written to help them feel safe and ready for sleep.
So we can see here, we're able to change what we've written already into a whole new one that continues the prompts that was previously said or given. And this can actually be done by just following up with continuous questions naturally. It feels more like talking to an actual human being. And that's a huge improvement over the old Bixby we all remember. One of the biggest reasons why the new Bixby is worth using is because it isn't just another chatbot. It's deeply integrated into your Samsung phone. That means instead of only answering questions, it can actually control your phone for you. I'm not just talking about opening settings. I mean actually changing settings, troubleshooting problems, and carrying out actions that normally it should not be able to do, but you should be doing it yourself. Let me show you. So imagine your battery has been draining unusually fast lately. Instead of going through settings yourself, simply hold down the button or tell Bixby to do this. My battery is draining quickly. Can you help me improve my battery life? So as you can see there, it gives you some options of things that can be done. The first one we see here is to check battery usage, that's diagnosis, to see which ones are causing the drainage. And then if you come down here, it's asking you to optimize your phone, which you can just tap on optimize and it does it. Or limit background applications by reducing ideal power consumption. So it takes you through exactly what you should do with all these. But the crazy thing is, whichever one you select, you can just tap on this and ask it to do. So I need you to optimize it now. And it's going to just do it for you based on the selection that you made. Let's look at another example. So of course, Bixby can still handle all your day-to-day commands, like turn off Wi-Fi, turn off Bluetooth, enable hotspots, all those things. And so an example is this. Turn my hotspot on.
Okay, I'm turning on mobile hotspot.
Okay, I need you to turn my volume all the way up. I need the system volume to be muted, but the media volume still high.
The system volume is already muted, and the media volume is set to 15.
Alright, and there you see it. Not only a simple command, but it can actually do multiple as you keep talking to it. Now, if you thought what I just did was nice or impressive, check this one out. One of the surprising things is you can actually set temporary ones like those that exist inside your phone. For example, if I come here into settings and go into audio sound, you can see here we have a temporary mute. With the temporary mute turned on, look at this. Could you mute my phone for an hour?
I've changed the mute duration.
So that's it. So it mutes the phone completely for 1 hour. So now here's where things become extremely impressive. You're not limited to one command at a time. You can combine several actions in one request. For example, turn on Wi-Fi, reduce brightness to 40%, enable eye comfort shield, and turn on do not disturb.
Wi-Fi is already on, brightness is set to 40%, do not disturb is enabled, and I've opened the settings for you.
So as you can see there, everything was done completely as I asked it to. The action that was just done about Wi-Fi, brightness, eye comfort, and do not disturb, I want you to revert them.
I have reset the adaptive color tone setting and opened the do not disturb settings for you to adjust manually.
This is where things become really impressive because you're not limited to just one command at a time. You can do several commands at the same time with one request and even have the ability to revert it in the next command. Let me show you. Turn on Wi-Fi and turn on do not disturb.
Wi-Fi is already on and I've turned on do not disturb.
Now I need you to revert the action you just did.
I've turned off do not disturb.
So that's what we just saw. Now Samsung has hundreds of settings. Sometimes finding one is harder than using it. Instead of searching manually, you can actually ask Bixby to do it. We're talking about things like this. Open Dolby Atmos settings.
I opened the Dolby Atmos settings so you can view or control it manually.
And just like that, we're in here. Look at this also. Take me to RAM plus PLUS on settings.
Here's the RAM Plus settings.
And just like that, you can navigate to very hidden spaces inside your settings. So if you think of a setting that you know the name but don't know how to get there, you can still use this. Another example here is open battery protection.
Here are the battery protection settings.
And just like that, you navigate your phone in settings. Bixby can also answer questions about your own phone. An example is this. How much of my random access memory is currently being used? Or, is my power saver on?
No, power saving is turned off.
We could also ask, how much storage do I still have left? And just like that, it goes into manage storage to give me that information. All right, so all in settings, amazing features from Bixby. Now, everything we've done so far has been controlling the phone itself. But honestly, that's still not the most impressive part because the new Bixby does not just control your phone anymore, it controls multiple applications at the same time and completes several actions in one single sentence. And that's where things start to feel like a real AI. Opening one application is easy. Almost every AI assistant can do that. The real question is, can it complete several actions across multiple applications from one request? The answer is yes, and that's exactly where Bixby shines. For example, instead of saying something like open Samsung Notes, I can simply say this. Create a note called YouTube Ideas and add it to my Samsung Notes Ideas.
What should I set the content of this note to?
Anything you deem fit.
I saved the note.
So that's it. It sets that note. And now when I come into notes, we can see it right here. Funny thing is, it put the content as anything you deem fit. All right. So this is also something that it can do. But hold on, it gets much better. Let's say you are researching a topic. Instead of manually searching, copying information, opening notes, and creating a reminder, listen to how Bixby does it. Find the cheapest flight from London to Dubai, save the information inside my notes, and then remind me at 7 p.m. to check the prices again. Alright, so it's done that. It's actually created the note with the title and information inside and sets the reminder. So let's look at it. So if we come into my notes, we've got all that information seated inside here. And then when we come into my reminder, for today, we can see there at 7 p.m. we are prompted to check the flights again. So you can see it does it, and it does it amazingly well. Let's look at another example. Imagine you just finished your lunch. Instead of opening Samsung Help, searching for the food and logging it in yourself, look at a simple way you can do it. I just ate grilled chicken with rice and vegetables.
Please select the food item in the app.
And just like that, it just pops up here. Now note that I did not tell it what it should do with that information, but because it's all integrated within its capabilities, it does exactly that. And it can do the simple action of sending a WhatsApp message to somebody like this. On WhatsApp Business, send a message to do it right, saying that, how are you?
While using Bixby, do you agree to share information from... Should I send this message?
Yes. If I had only one, it sent that message. And this can happen across several platforms. One feature I personally love is searching inside gallery. And this also, you don't necessarily need to be inside gallery, and it's this simple. I need photos of my scooter. And just like that, it's going to display photos of my scooter for me. That's simple. And so it saves you time from going into your gallery and typing and searching yourself. Just by voice command from anywhere on your phone, you're able to get this information. Another example here. What is the shortest route to reach the National Aquarium? Just like that, it launches to the aquarium. You have invested in smart home devices, lights, television, air conditioners, smart plugs, or almost anything connected through SmartThings, Bixby becomes your voice remote. For me, I'm not so embedded in that system, but I'll just try an example for you. Are you able to turn on my television?
I'm unable to turn on the Samsung S25 TV because it's not connected to SmartThings. Please connect it to the internet and then...
So like you can see, if I were connected, it should be able to immediately turn it on. Because Bixby is built directly into the Samsung ecosystem, it feels more natural than opening SmartThings every single time. And if you have routines already created, you can trigger those routines. For example, trigger my time to record routine.
Yes, I'll turn on the time to record routine.
And you can see right there, the routine came on. So if the routine were not here and I know the name of the routine, I can just say the routine to Bixby and it will trigger it. Is Bixby finally worth it again? Honestly, I think Samsung has quietly built something that people have completely overlooked. Is it perfect? No. There are still things Gemini and ChatGPT do better. But when it comes to controlling your Samsung phone, your Samsung applications, your settings, your Samsung devices, and performing multiple actions across them, Bixby has one huge advantage. It's built into the operating system, and that's something third-party AI assistants simply can't fully replicate. If you have ignored Bixby for the last few years, I genuinely think it's worth giving it another chance. You might be surprised by just how much it can do. So that's everything you need to know about the new AI-powered Bixby. I'd love to know which feature surprised you the most. Let me know that in the comment section. If this video helped you discover something new, don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any Samsung tips and tricks that I give. And if you enjoyed getting the absolute most out of your Samsung phone, check out the playlist that shows on the screen right after this video. I've got more Samsung tricks, hidden features, good luck guides, all waiting for you. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.